married, single, or widowed. How relationships impact your health after 50. Hello, friends. Today, let us talk about something close to many of our hearts, marriage, and how it can affect our health and longevity. We all want to live longer, healthier, and happier lives. And while some things are out of our hands, like our genes or luck, many choices we make every day shape our health. From the food we eat, to the habits we keep, and even the company we share. But here, as a question, have you ever thought about how marriage, or having a life partner, plays a role in our health and how long we live? It's a fascinating topic, and the science behind it might surprise you. So, let's explore what research tells us, especially about men and women, and what really matters in a relationship for our health. Marriage and men's health. Let's start with men. A large study from the United States showed that married men tend to be healthier than men who are single, divorced, or widowed. But why is that? Is it just about having a legal certificate, or is there more to it? Well, men who live with their wives generally have better health outcomes than those living alone, or even with partners they were not married to. For example, research from Japan found that married men had almost half the risk of dying from heart disease compared to unmarried men. That's huge. Married men also tend to have a lower risk of depression, Alzheimer's disease, and even certain cancers like prostate cancer. Why might that be? One reason is that wives often encourage healthier habits, like eating better, going to regular doctor appointments, taking medications on time, and avoiding too much alcohol or smoking. Think of a wife as that loving voice reminding you to take care of yourself. And beyond habits, there's something powerful about the feeling of being loved and supported. It can calm the mind, reduce stress, and boost your overall well-being. Now here's a question for you. Do you feel that your relationships help you stay healthier? Maybe with a spouse, partner, or close friend. Marriage and women's health. Now, what about women? Interestingly, studies show that the health benefits of marriage aren't as strong or clear for women as they are for men. Why? Some experts think it's because single men often take more health risks, like fast driving or binge drinking, than single women. That makes marriage seem even more protective for men. Women, on the other hand, tend to have stronger social networks whether they are married or not. Friends, family, and community support all contribute to better health and longer life. Plus, many single women are also single parents, managing a lot of responsibility and stress. So, for women, marriage alone isn't the whole story. It is really about the quality of social support, whether that comes from a spouse or from close friends and family. But in actual fact, if the marriage is good, then the spouse's guaranteed support in financial and emotional ways do play a pivotal role towards ensuring a woman's general health. The quality of marriage matters. So, here's the big question. Is just being married enough to guarantee better health? The answer is, it depends. Research shows that a happy, supportive marriage is good for your health, for both men and women. It can reduce stress, improve heart health, and even protect your mind as you age. But if a marriage is filled with conflict, stress, or unhappiness, it can actually harm your health, sometimes more than being single. Think about it. Stress from a bad relationship can raise blood pressure, disrupt sleep, and increase the risk of illness. So it's not just the status of being married. It's about feeling loved, respected, and supported. Here's a gentle reminder. If you're in a difficult marriage, finding support and ways to improve the relationship, or even seeking help from a counselor, can be an important step for your health. Love versus companionship in marriage. Let's talk about something many of us have wondered about: the difference between love and companionship in a marriage. Are they the same, or are they different? And what role do they play in a happy, healthy marriage, especially as we grow older? Love, the spark and the deep feeling. Love is often thought of as that exciting, passionate feeling, the spark that brings two people together. It's the butterflies, the romance, the desire to be close. But love isn't just a feeling, it's also a deep connection, the care, respect, and kindness you show each other every day. When love grows, it becomes less about passion alone and more about knowing and accepting each other's strengths and flaws. Companionship, the steady partner. Now, companionship is a little different. It's about having someone by your side, a friend, a partner, a teammate in life's journey. It means sharing the everyday moments, from morning coffee to evening walks, from celebrations to quiet evenings at home. Companionship brings comfort, trust, and a sense of security. It's the feeling that you're not alone, no matter what life throws at you. How they work together. In a healthy marriage, love and companionship often go hand in hand. Love gives you warmth and connection, while companionship gives you stability and support. As we get older, companionship can become even more important, sharing memories, helping each other with life's challenges, and simply enjoying each other's presence. Sometimes the passion of early love cools, but the companionship deepens, and that can be just as fulfilling. Which matters more? So, which is more important, love or companionship? The truth is, both are important in their own ways. If you have love without companionship, it can feel lonely. If you have companionship without love, it might feel like you're just roommates. The best marriages often blend both, a loving heart and a loyal friend. A personal thought. Think about your own relationship. Do you feel loved? Do you feel like you have a true companion? Sometimes just acknowledging both feelings can help us appreciate our partner more deeply and work together to strengthen our bond. So, love and companionship aren't either or. They are both gifts that grow with time and care. Whether you're newly married or have shared many years, nurturing both can lead to a richer, happier life together. Practical tips for healthy relationships and longer life. Before we wrap up, here are some simple tips to keep your relationships and your health strong. 1. Communicate openly. Share your feelings with your partner or loved ones. Even small talks matter. 2. Spend quality time together. Enjoy activities you both like, whether it's walking, cooking, or listening to music. 3. Encourage healthy habits. Remind each other gently about doctor visits, medications, and good nutrition. 4. Build your social circle. Stay connected with friends and family beyond just your spouse. 5. Manage stress. Find ways to relax, laugh, and enjoy life, because stress can affect both health and relationships. How does widowhood impact our general health? Being widowed has a deep and often long-lasting impact on both physical and mental health. The effects can vary depending on age, gender, coping style, social support, and overall health. But research consistently shows that widowhood is one of the most stressful life events a person can face. Here's a breakdown of how it affects one's health. 1. Emotional and mental health. Grief and depression. Many widowed individuals experience intense sadness, depression, and feelings of emptiness, especially in the first year. Loneliness. The loss of companionship can lead to chronic loneliness, which has been linked to cognitive decline and decreased life satisfaction. Anxiety and fear. Some worry about financial security, health, or living alone, leading to anxiety or panic symptoms. Widowhood effect. Studies show that widowed people have an increased risk of dying within the first 6 months after their spouse's death, often from stress-related causes. 2. Physical health. Increased stress hormones. Grief raises cortisol levels, which can weaken the immune system and increase blood pressure. Heart problems. The emotional shock of losing a spouse can trigger broken heart syndrome, stress-induced cardiomyopathy, or worsen existing heart disease. Weakened immunity. Widowed individuals may catch infections more easily due to lowered immune function. Changes in sleep and appetite. Many experience insomnia, fatigue, or appetite loss, factors that can worsen chronic diseases. Neglected health. Some lose motivation to cook healthy meals, take medications, or attend medical appointments. 3. Cognitive and behavioral changes. Forgetfulness and confusion. Grief can temporarily impair concentration and memory, often called grief brain. Social withdrawal. Many isolate themselves, which further increases the risk of depression and cognitive decline. Lifestyle shifts. Changes in daily routines can affect eating, exercise, and social habits. 4. Positive adaptations over time. Not everyone experiences long-term decline. Some grow stronger emotionally. Resilience. With time and support, many adapt and rediscover purpose in life. Social connection. Joining grief support groups or volunteering can rebuild a sense of belonging. Spiritual or personal growth. Many find new meaning, faith, or independence after loss. Tips for coping and protecting health. Stay socially connected. Join community or bereavement groups. Talk about your grief. Counseling or therapy can ease emotional pain. Maintain routines. Eat well, exercise, and prioritize sleep. Check your health regularly. Schedule medical checkups. Engage the mind. Keep mentally active, reading, puzzles, or learning new skills. How being single impact our general health? This is an excellent and important question, especially today, when more people are living single, either by choice or by circumstance. Being single affects health in both positive and negative ways, depending on lifestyle, mindset, and social connections. Let's explore both sides clearly and compassionately. 1. Emotional and mental health effects. Possible challenges: loneliness and isolation. Without a close partner, some people feel emotionally isolated, especially in older age. Chronic loneliness has been linked to depression, anxiety, and even cognitive decline. Research shows loneliness can increase the risk of early death as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Stress and lack of emotional and financial support. Married people often benefit from a partner's emotional and financial reassurance and help during hard times. Singles may need to find that support in friends or community instead, which might not be that much reliable. Endurance of hard times, especially in sickness and disability. Without having someone by your side, you might have to endure very difficult times, especially in long illness, or if you have been exposed to anything whatsoever that has resulted in a certain disability. It's hard to depend on friends who at that time are leading their lives. Since married people have someone by their side, these unfortunate moments in life are met with slight ease. Potential benefits: independence and self-discovery. Single individuals often have more freedom to pursue personal goals, hobbies, and spiritual growth. Less conflict stress. Healthy singleness can mean fewer emotional tensions that come with relationship struggles or marital conflicts. 2. Physical health impact. Possible challenges: health neglect. Some singles, especially older adults, may skip regular meals, neglect exercise, or postpone doctor visits without someone to encourage them. Sleep problems. Living alone can sometimes lead to irregular sleep patterns or nighttime anxiety. Potential benefits: healthier routines. Singles often have more control over diet, exercise, and rest without having to adjust to another person's habits. Lower risk behaviors. Some single people adopt disciplined lifestyles, balanced diets, regular checkups, and spiritual or community involvement. 3. Cognitive and social health risks. Cognitive decline. Social isolation can increase the risk of memory problems and dementia. Limited daily interaction. Human connection keeps the brain and emotions active. Less interaction may dull mental sharpness over time. Protective factors: strong friendships and social life. Singles who stay socially engaged through volunteering, church, clubs, or online communities maintain excellent mental health and cognitive strength. What does having a family generally do to our health? That is a beautiful and insightful question, because family doesn't just shape who we are emotionally or spiritually. It also plays a powerful role in protecting our health, both body and mind. Children, patience, kindness, and humility are a result of a fruitful marriage. 1. Family strengthens emotional health. Family gives us love, connection, and belonging, all essential for emotional well-being. When you feel loved and supported, your body produces fewer stress hormones like cortisol and more feel-good chemicals like oxytocin and serotonin. Simply put, love and support calm the heart and strengthen the mind. Having someone to talk to, share worries with, or laugh beside can prevent depression, anxiety, and loneliness, conditions that often weaken physical health over time. 2. Family improves physical health. People with strong family relationships tend to live longer and healthier lives. Here's how. Lower blood pressure. Emotional support keeps stress under control. Stronger immunity. Love and companionship boost the immune system, helping the body fight illness. Faster recovery. Those surrounded by family recover more quickly from surgeries, illness, or emotional trauma. Healthier lifestyle habits. Families remind each other to eat well, exercise, and attend medical checkups. 3. Family provides social and practical support. Family acts as a safety net during times of trouble, emotional, financial, or physical. They offer help with daily tasks, care during illness, and companionship during lonely moments. This kind of support reduces the risk of mental decline and keeps older adults active and engaged. When you know someone truly cares, your spirit stays stronger, and so does your body. 4. Family keeps the mind active. Engaging with family through conversations, storytelling, games, or caring for grandchildren keeps the brain stimulated and sharp. These interactions help prevent memory loss and cognitive decline, especially as we age. 5. Family encourages hope, faith, and purpose. A loving family gives life meaning, a reason to stay healthy, active, and hopeful. Faith-filled families also provide spiritual strength, reminding us that we are loved by both God and others. That sense of purpose improves emotional resilience and overall life satisfaction. 6. Family promotes healthy aging. For older adults, having close family ties reduces loneliness, encourages physical activity, and supports better self-care. Seniors with strong family bonds often show slower physical decline and greater happiness in later years. Key takeaways. To sum it all up, marriage can be a wonderful source of health and happiness, but it's not magic on its own. The key is the quality of your relationships, feeling loved, supported, and connected. And for women, strong friendships and community ties are equally important. Remember, no matter your marital status, building loving connections and healthy habits helps you live a longer, fuller life. In general, having or creating a family protects our health by giving us love, connection, care, and purpose. It keeps our hearts calm, our minds strong, and our bodies resilient, proving that love truly is good medicine. So, think about your own relationships. Are they nourishing your health? If not, what small steps could you take to bring more support and joy into your life? Thanks for joining me today. I hope you feel encouraged and inspired to nurture the relationships that matter most for your health, your happiness, and your life. And remember, the best relationships are built on a foundation of love and friendship. Take good care of yourself and take good care of each other.